Good afternoon and welcome to another episode with Hayden B. Grilling. I've been seeing a lot of videos posted of flank steak with the chimichurri sauce. And I really see it in the way of pinwheels. So tonight we're going to grill up some flank steak and we're going to mix together the ingredients for a chimichurri sauce, but I'm not making the pinwheel. I'm just going to make the steak and then the sauce. So we're about to get the meat prepped and then we're going to prep the sauce and we'll go from there. Let's get started. We're about to mix our ingredients in the bowl that's going to be used to season the flank steak. Thing we're going to do is add in 1 tablespoon of sea salt, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of dried oregano, 1 teaspoon of granulated garlic, 1/4 teaspoon of ground cumin. Take your spoon and just mix all these ingredients up, all the dry ingredients together. So we're going to take our flank steak and lay it out on a pan. You're going to pour a little bit of oil on each side. Then we're going to take our brush and we're just going to brush that oil all over the steak. And you flip it over, pour a little bit more oil on, and continue brushing this oil all over. You want to get your flank steak good and coated with that oil. Our steak good and oiled up, we're going to sprinkle some of this seasoning on there. Then we're just going to rub this seasoning all around, get it all over. Once you got that side seasoned, flip her over. We're going to come at it some more with some more seasoning on this side. Have our steak good and seasoned on each side and oiled up. We're going to let it sit in the fridge for at least an hour uncovered. This flank steak sits in the fridge. It gives me a perfect hour to go sit and watch the Razorbacks play. So woo pig suey. Our steak is just about set for an hour, so we're going to go ahead and mix in the ingredients needed for this chimichurri sauce. All right, let's get it going. First thing to go in the bowl is 1 finely chopped shallot. Go into the mix is 1 jalapeno chopped up. Now, the original recipe called for either 1 chili or 1 red jalapeno, but the local grocery store didn't have any of those, so we went with the regular old green jalapeno. Add some garlic in here, and it said 3 to 4 cloves, but that's all up to you how much garlic you want to put in it. We're going to add 1/2 cup of red wine vinegar. This in and around, make sure everything gets good and coated, but we're going to let this sit for 10 minutes before we add anything else. So we've waited our 10 minutes, so now we're going to add 1/4 cup of parsley. We're going to add in our chopped cilantro, tablespoons of oregano, and lastly we're going to add in 3/4 cup olive oil. And once you add the oil in, spoon or fork, you're just going to whisk, stir this all in together. Just got the chimichurri sauce mixed up and together. Now I'm going to go ahead and preheat the grill. We're going to shoot for the 500 mark. While it's heating up, I'm going to go into the fridge and take that flank steak out and let it sit at room temperature for 20 minutes. All right, so while we got our flank steak sitting here at room temperature, I'm going to go ahead and give this chimichurri sauce a try. I've never made this before, so here it goes. That was a real good combination of spices of the jalapeno, the cilantro, the oregano, the parsley. The only thing I might want to do different is ease up on the amount of red wine vinegar that it called for. It's still got a little bit of a stout vinegar taste to it right now, but that is really good, and I'm really damn ready to get that on this steak here. All right, so our flank steak has set out for 20 minutes. We're about to put it on the grill. Now, the recipe I found said at 500 degrees, grill it on each side for 5 minutes. This flank steak's pretty thin, so I'm gonna do 2.5 on each side because I don't want to overcook and dry out the meat. All right, here we go. Man, I love that sizzle. All right, so like I said, 2.5 minutes. So we just hit that 2.5 minute mark. So we're gonna flip this dude over. And just to show that, I want y'all to know that I pay attention and I see every comment that y'all make. Kara, I clean the grill off for you. All right, so and we got a clean grill. So we're gonna lower it and let it sit for another 2.5 minutes. All right, so our timer just went off. 2.5 minutes on each side. You can tell that this ain't a very thick steak. Looks like we still got pretty good pink in the middle, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull it because I kind of prefer my steaks to be that medium rare. All right, so we got our steak here and we got our chimichurri sauce. Now, you can serve it one or two ways. You can either drizzle the sauce on top of your steak, or you can put it on the side, but I'm gonna go for putting it directly on top. All right, so this is our finished product. You see we still got that pretty medium rare to rare finish going. Got the chimichurri sauce on top. So we're about to give it that all-important taste test. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That flank steak mixed with those seasonings that we put it on it before, and then that chimichurri sauce, holy cow. Brock Johnson, that will change your life right there, buddy. That is damn good. And I'm really pleasantly surprised that it turned out so good, because I was a little iffy on that chimichurri sauce. But those two mixed together, holy cow. Very good. As always, if you guys enjoy the video, please like, subscribe. And for those of you that have subscribed, I really, really appreciate it. And on the About page, I have left my email account on there, because depending on your settings, I may not know when someone subscribes, but I would like to personally thank each and every one of you for subscribing to Hayden B. Grilling. It is very much appreciated. Thank you. Y'all have a good night.